You don't want Matthew to get a stomach virus. It's terrible. How many people do you think would fit on this? So good morning. We're trying to decide if they are playing or are they fighting.
Fighting.
It looks to me like they're playing. He's growling a little bit, but they're not. This has been kind of their activity of choice lately.
Besides licking each other and grating.
Yeah, they licked each other. Both of them licked each other today. But this is what they're doing right now. She just whacked his butt. Look, though, they're not mad, I don't feel like, at each other.
I mean, it never escalates beyond just so.
I mean,
they're tagging each other.
And Luna doesn't know what she's doing.
The aggressiveness is definitely going down big time.
I guess that's just what kittens do. That looks like fighting to me. If this is how they're going to play, oh my goodness. I don't know if I can deal with that.
They're not mad. He's not mad at her.
It's just playing.
He's not even growling right now.
His ears are up. His heckles are down, basically. Because I just want to rush in there and take them apart and say, no, don't do that. Just cuddle with each other. And I don't think they're going to be doing that.
Well, we wanted to get Atlas a playmate, and it looks like we have. I mean, he doesn't seem... They're not hurting each other at all.
I didn't think we were going to be shadow boxing on the cat tree 24/7.
Luda, they're playing. They've got to be. He's not growling anymore. He's not yelling. He's not hissing.
If he does growl, it's minor. It's like a playing growl.
I think he's playing with her. Now he's growling, though. We don't know what to think. He's not, like, trying to hurt her. No, look.
Oh. He trimmed his claws and he can't climb good now.
Oh, poor kitty!
He's like, she's annoying. She made me fall in front of everything.
He's not mad, though.
I hope not, because that was embarrassing.
He can't cat. Are you okay, dude? Are you okay?
Can't calm it down about that anymore.
And look how relaxed he is. He's just flopping out. And she's like, you're going to play with me whether you like it or not.
You played with me for just a few minutes. You gotta play with me forever.
And suddenly it's dark outside. So right after lunch, everything kind of ground to a halt. Olivia's sick now. She wasn't feeling real good at lunchtime, and so she finally came up front and had a little bit of food with us, but then said no, she had to go lay back down. I went back to work, and yeah, it wasn't long after that she started throwing up too. So I'm guessing she's picked up whatever Lauren had, but it's been a while now, so I don't know. And now the thing that's kind of concerning me is I've had a bit of a headache all day. I took some Tylenol, and it didn't really go away. I came home and Lisa says, well, maybe you should take your temperature. And I go, no, I mean, other than a headache, I feel okay. I'm running 100.4 fever.
Which is just 100.4 is...
Yeah.
That is when you count it as fever, but
that, seems really high for me, because normally Normally when I run a fever, that just knocks me out, because I don't get sick, ever.
Unless you get a stomach virus, and then it's horrible. Yeah. You don't want Matthew to get a stomach virus. It's terrible for everybody else. He's just noisy.
Yeah. So that means any plans that we had for tonight, at least, and for the week ahead, are suddenly called into question. So originally we were going to have friends over tomorrow, and the girls were going to play outside and just hanging out, but we're not doing that now. And we had another field trip planned with the girls' co-op this Friday that now is really called into question, because it's actually a fairly good drive away from here. It's like 2 hours I'm being called. Well, that's Olivia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
Lovely.
Well, I think we probably ought to go ahead and count out Friday.
Maybe you, Lauren, and Luke go?
I don't know. We got time to contemplate that. Well, with her running that much of a fever and with her throwing up, we're going to have to do a little bit more to keep fluids in her. We've still got a bottle of the unflavored Pedialyte that I got for Lauren not that long ago, but she doesn't really want to drink anything. So I think I'm going to see if I can find some Pedialyte like freezer pops, because that would help cool her down also and give her the fluids and electrolytes she needs. There we go. Ah. Well, they didn't break. So hopefully those will freeze up pretty quick and we can get those to her. I know she'd appreciate that a whole lot more than drinking the stuff straight. Normally we mix the unflavored stuff with tea, but I don't have any right now, and she's not a really big fan of the really strong stuff that comes from the store.
Yay! Part 1 has come.
I guess we unwrap it and let it start to inflate.
Yeah. Oh, probably ought to make note. They have been out, and they're definitely playing at this point. Oh. It's gonna explode! Run, Matthew, run! Now you guys need to remember, all this is part of your Christmas. Okay?
Mom, it's squishy. Can I lay on it?
So is that bigger than your bed?
Yeah, that's way big.
Can she lay on it for a second?
Oh yes, she can lay on it.
I can sleep on this thing.
Look how big that is.
And I can almost lay sideways too. I'll just lay like this sometimes too. This is way more comfy than our bed. I could just...
We might have to get Olivia one too.
Yes,
I don't
we
know
will
if
have
I-
to.
How many people do you think would fit on this?
see.
That doesn't count.
No. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
Cool.
So Olivia's sprawled out on the couch, not feeling real good. I'm going to let her watch a movie, and I don't know if she's going to eat a whole lot more than saltine crackers tonight, but...
How are you feeling?
Not good.
Not good. I'm not going to make you talk. But I wasn't really picking up the camera for this because she's not feeling good. I was going to give a positive update on these cats. They have been running around the house all evening, like the last hour, chasing each other, and they are 100% playing. There's no doubt anymore. They're pouncing on each other and doing the butt wiggle, and I mean, it's really good. There's no puffed up. He's relaxed, and they've just been kind of playing with each other this whole time. See? I mean, this is what they've been doing for the last hour, and they both, yeah, they're definitely playing. And poor Olivia over here. I hate this. The girls somehow accidentally did 2 days of school yesterday, so...
Well, actually, one day was mixed into that day of school. And then you said, just so you know, you're doing 2 lessons today. And I thought, oh, okay.
Whoa. Did you see that, Lauren?
No.
She just skidded under his legs on her back.
So we did 3 lessons, and it only felt like we were doing 2.
I know. What I was telling you is I've set it up so you're doing 2 lessons because we aren't doing school Friday because of a field trip. But
If we can go.
we're going to try to get it so you can go. She has absolutely no color in her face at all.
So unfortunately, Olivia's still really not feeling very good. It's actually almost 3 a.m. now, and we've only just gotten her to go lay down in bed. She's been sitting in the den with Lisa and just miserable. And there's not a whole lot we can do for her. She's gotten a little bit of Tylenol in her system, and she's been able to keep that down, but gosh, I just hate seeing my kids not feeling well and not being able to do anything to help them feel better. I'm hoping she'll be able to get to sleep and maybe feel a little better in the morning. But if this is anything like what Lauren had, she's probably got a long couple of days ahead of her. Well, today's shout out of the day goes to Wallaby Way Books. She says, the behind the scenes look at the studio was so cool. I love TV production, and it'd be really interesting to do something like that one day. Thanks, Waldy Way. Yeah, we've been really fortunate to be able to have that kind of behind-the-scenes access like that with my dad working there. And one of his good friends used to work at the main South Carolina ETV headquarters in the capital city of our state, and I've gotten to see around the TV studio there a couple of times also. It's a really cool organization. There's a lot of stuff that goes on there. I know a couple of our local broadcast television networks that are around the state do tours and stuff of their studio, so it might be something you could look into. I don't know how the other ones operate, but it'd be worth finding out. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thanks for joining us today. Good night.